Katie here again, and today we are going to be doing my spring and summer favorite blushes. So I definitely wear different blushes in the spring and summer than I do in the fall and winter. In the fall and winter I tend to be geared more towards like plummy wine type dusty rose colors, whereas in the spring and summer I go bright, bright, bright. So there is a fair mix of a bunch of different shade ranges here, brights, lights, shimmery, not so shimmery, and I also included a lot of different blushes that would be great for a variety of different skin tones. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one that I have here is definitely a blush brand that I am just getting into, but everything that I've tried so far I am loving, and it's one of those things where I've told you guys before, I get one that I like, I get another one that I like, and then all of a sudden I need the whole damn collection. So this is Kat Von D blush, and I love Kat Von D products mostly because they're very pigmented and they last all day, and with somebody who has oily skin, that's very, very important. These blushes definitely last all day, which I love. This is the color Por Vida. And now this is definitely a brighter, kind of like Hawaiian punch coral blush, and I really, really like it. And I think that this is just going to be perfection on tan skin tones or people with darker skin, so that's why I included it in here, because in the spring and summertime we do tend to get a little darker. So I absolutely love this blush, and the great thing about all of Kat Von D's blushes, every single one, is that they have a beautiful sheen to them. There is no glitter in this packaging whatsoever, but once it's applied to your face or once it's swatched, it has a beautiful glow in there that's just like amazing. So in the summertime, in the springtime, when you're, you know, just doing like maybe a little bit of BB cream, some blush, mascara, and you're out the door, this is going to give you like a nice glow to your cheeks without having to use a highlighter, which I love. And then the next Kat Von D blush is one called Love Song. And this one is definitely more of a cool tone pink, but I really, really like this for my skin right now because it's not quite as dark. And this one, again, a very nice sheen to it, and I think this one is going to be great for more like fair to medium skin tones, and I absolutely love this one too. It's just, all of her blushes are just so amazing on the cheeks, and I love them. I need them all. I don't really need them all, but I need them all. And the next brand that we're gonna dip into is Illamasqua. Now, Illamasqua used to be sold at Sephora. I know that they're like discontinuing their products there, so I don't know how hard these are gonna be to get your hands on unless you order it straight from Illamasqua's website. So if you know of anywhere else where you can order this company's products, then definitely let us know down below so that way everybody can know. This one right here is a powder blusher in the color Tremble. Now, it's showing up a lot more washed out on camera than it is in real life. In real life, it's definitely more of like a coral peach, and I really, really like this. This is extremely matte. So if you're not one to really like, you know, a sheen or any glitter in your blushes, then this is the color for you. The great thing about this specific color is that you can use it if you're fair, you can use it if you're medium, and you can use it if you're a darker skin tone. And as much as it's not showing up on camera right now, it is definitely a peachy pink. So a corally peachy pink. So I really, really like this, and it is more of a warm blush, which I know it's showing up on camera probably cool tone right now, but really, really like it. Again, this is called Tremble, and it is a matte. And then the next one from Illamasqua. Now, Illamasqua separates their blushes in two categories. They're all called powder blushers, but they have the shimmery ones and then they have the matte ones. This one is the shimmery one, or one of the shimmery ones, and this is called Morale. I did a like my favorite blushes a long, long time ago, a video on that, and I think I mentioned this one in that video as well, because this has just been like one of my long time running favorites. And this is definitely more of a magenta pink. So this one definitely has shimmer in it. It's not glitter, but it's shimmer. And it's so finely milled though that when it applies to your cheeks, it's kind of like the Kat Von D ones in that it just gives a nice sheen, a nice glow to the cheeks without having like flecks of glitter like you're trying to be like in the movie Twilight or something like that. I never saw that movie, so I don't know, but I heard that they have like glitter on their cheeks. whatevs. So this one is extremely pretty, and again, a wide range of skin tones can use this one. If you're fair, I would definitely go easy on this because they are very pigmented. Go on with a stippling brush or something like that, but very, very pretty. Love it. And now we're gonna get into Tarte blushes. And Tarte blushes, I have a special place in my heart for Tarte blushes because I've been using them for a while now. And somebody had mentioned in I think my favorites video, that Tarte products are very densely packed, so it's really hard to get a swatch, which you are 100% true. With the what was it called? With the brow powder and with the blushes, it's kind of hard to get a swatch because they are so packed in, but they do apply perfectly to the cheeks. So this one is called Peaceful, and this is more of a, I don't know, I guess like a light, like an apricot color. So it's kind of like a coral color, but not quite as bright. So this one is definitely perfect for a wide range of skin tones. Fair can wear it, medium can wear it. I don't know about dark, but I mean, it's definitely worth a shot. I have another one that I think would be better for darker skin tones if you're looking to go more coral or apricot color, but definitely love this one. And the thing about the Amazonian clay blushes is that they're perfect for people who have oily skin because they really last all day long, whereas a lot of blushes can kind of like wear down on people who have oily skin over the course of the day. So out of all of these, I would say that the longest wearing are the Tarte blushes and the Kat Von D blushes. Now the next one is the one that I was talking about that would be perfect for darker skin tones who want to go more coral or apricot. This is the color Tipsy, and this is definitely brighter, but it's going to show up better on darker skin tones. So however, this one can be worn if you are fair skin tone as well. Again, you just want to go a little bit easier on the application using like a stippling brush or something like that, because this one is definitely pigmented and it's definitely bright, but it's also definitely pretty. I really like this one too because I think if you have blue eyes or green eyes, the like warm color, the orangey coral color applied to your cheeks really brings out the color in your eyes if you have blue eyes or green eyes. So I really, really like this one too. And again, this is Tipsy. This one is a matte, but does have a nice sheen to it as well. Now the next one from Tarte is called, if I can open the packaging, is called Glisten. And this one, I'm holding it to the side so you can actually see, get a better view of the color. But this one definitely has some glitter in it. But when it's applied to the cheeks, it's not like you have glitter applied to your cheeks. It's very, very similar to Orgasm, but it kind of looks like Super Orgasm in the pan, how Super Orgasm has like a ton of glitter in the pan. However, like I said, the glitter is not going to be applied to your cheeks like NARS Super Orgasm would be. So really, really like this color. I like it better than NARS Orgasm because I just feel like it lasts a bit longer, but they're both beautiful blushes. And this one again is in the color Glisten. Now, if you have darker skin tones, then I would definitely suggest this one. This is called Natural Beauty, and you can see that it's definitely a strawberry red color, but I can wear this when I'm tanner in the summertime, and if you have darker skin tones, this is going to be your best friend because the color is just beautiful on darker skin tones. Like I said, I wear this when I'm a little bit more tan, but you just gotta go easy on the hand when you're applying it. And this is definitely, it definitely has a sheen to it. So it's not matte, it's not glittery, it's not shimmery, but it does have a nice sheen to it. Now moving on to NARS blushes. I really love NARS blushes because I think that they have a wide selection of colors that somehow are very complementary on a lot of different skin tones. And this one is definitely one of them. You can wear it if you're fair, you can wear it if you're dark, it's just beautiful. This is the color Luster. And this is definitely more of a like bronzy coppery apricot color. That's the best way that I can describe it. And you'll see it in the swatch too. Kind of has a little bit of coppery glistening effect to it. I don't know how to explain it. That's the best I got, but this is it right here. And again, it's just so pretty. It has a very nice glow to it. Perfect when you're a little bit tanner in the summertime, but fair skin tones can rock this as well. And then this is another NARS blush that I've definitely talked about a couple times on my channel, and this is it right here. Right here, it definitely looks scary, hot pink, Barbie pink blush, but it doesn't apply to your cheeks like that. I've worn it in a lot of my videos recently, so if you go back to where I have a blush that's, you know, bright but not like overwhelming, it's probably this one. And this is definitely more of a cool toned like bubblegum pink color. And it doesn't have any, it's definitely matte. It doesn't really have like a sheen to it or anything like that. So I use this when I want to go with a highlighter that's a little bit more like boom in your face. I paired this one a lot with Becca's highlighter in Opal. So really, really like this color. Kind of matches my nails actually too. And last but not least is one MAC blush. I don't know why, I just don't really gravitate towards MAC blushes. I don't really have an explanation for that. It's not that they're not good, I really like them. I don't know, I just don't really buy them that often. If I go towards MAC, I usually go for eyeshadows and lipsticks. But here is Cantaloupe, and this is just such a beautiful color. It is the color that I'm wearing today, and it's more warm, but it's kind of understated at the same time. So it's a great color if you are very fair. I wouldn't really go for this if you're like over medium skin tone plus, but if you're fair to like light to medium skin tones, I would say rock this, because it's like the perfect combination of like a peachy apricot color, and it does not have any shimmer or anything like that, so you can kind of, you know, do your own thing and play up your highlights when you're using this, because it's not going to be too over the top. So, you know, I like to use this when I'm doing color on my eyes, which I did today, or if I'm going with a like overstated bright lip, then I'll use this just so that it's not